Hi folks, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Steve Judd, professional astrologer with 35 years astrological experience these days, and this is following as my astrological forecast for the month of October 2014. Enjoy. This is the global forecast for October 2014, and it's going to be a bit different than normal. I'm an astrologer, right? And when I make predictions and they come true or forecast, people are grateful and they remember. And when I say that things are going to happen and they don't happen, they quickly forget. And those of you that have been watching me a long time know that on average over the last 6 or 7 years, maybe once a year I've come up and I've said, this is going to be one of those months that we're never going to forget. And sure, I'm given to a bit of drama and hype and spin and over-egging it. October 2014 is going to be one of those months we're all going to remember for the rest of our lives. And this time I'm not joking. There's going to be some massive changes. It's not actually connected directly with the Grand Cross of this last year. It's not actually directly connected with any particular pattern that's been evolving. What it's down to is two specific points in October, and there's eclipses. I don't normally go on about eclipses. Personally, I don't feel that eclipses much of the time have that much significance beyond at the personal level. However, the two eclipses that are coming up in October 2014 are so significant. There is the total eclipse of the moon at 15 degrees of Aries on the 8th of October 2014. Those of you that watch my videos know that I've been fingering this one for a good 6 weeks now and talking about it in a large number of political, economic and corporate leaders. And as I record this video, we're hearing stories of multinational supermarkets cooking the books and huge repercussions happening across the markets. And this is the pre-wave of what's coming. The October the 8th eclipse is going to bring a lot of very sudden, cut and thrust, sharp developments into areas that's going to really, really rock a lot of foundations. This is followed 2 weeks later on the 23rd of October by a partial eclipse of the sun at 0 degrees of Scorpio. This is globally, in terms of individual areas, not going to have such a broad effect as the total eclipse of the moon on the 8th. It is, however, going to have a much more focused and immediate effect into certain specific areas. And those of you that, again, have seen my videos of recent times know the area particularly concerning the British Constitution that I've been referring to. This is not so much affecting the horoscopes of nations as much as it is institutions, perhaps. And I feel that there's irrevocable and lifetime change going to be initiated this month, and as a result we're going to see changes that will be traced back to this time that are going to change history. Now, I'm not given to understatement, but that's a big one even by my standards, and I'm kind of nailing my colours to the mast on this one. This is a massive time, and of course it's Mercury bloody retrograde. All month, basically. Mercury goes retrograde on the 4th of October and stops going retrograde on the 25th of October. And it's happening at the start of Scorpio and at the end of Libra. So it's not as if we're going to be able to make sense of what's going to be going on. Saturn moving forward in Scorpio is beginning to exact his toll. Jupiter's moving into an area of Leo now that's beginning to get just a little bit ostentatious and over the top. So one or two things are beginning to become a bit larger than life, and I expect this principle to really develop as we get into October. Mars in Sagittarius most of the month, that's cool. It's a bit of breath of fresh air. And Venus being in Libra most of the month, working with Mars, suggests that interpersonally, individuals are going to get on fine. Most individuals are not going to get too hammered by this month. It's the big picture stuff. I think the world's going to be a really different place by the end of October, start of November. Should be an interesting time, and if I were talking to the globe or the world or humanity as a client, I'd be saying, look, October 2014, don't strap your seatbelt too tight. You may need the flexibility to fly. Have an interesting and great month. There you go, folks. Hope that was helpful and look forward to seeing you next month. Big thank you to all those people who constantly help me keep these videos going. The £1, the £2, the occasional £10 that come through, they fund these videos, brings in just the right amount every month. Thank you as ever. Right, I've got 2 books coming out in the next month or 2. I'll be issuing details on my new book on Pluto within this coming month, and the Bedroom Astrology will be out on Kindle, Amazon, paperback. This is all theoretical, but it should happen by the end of October. Watch this space for details. And if you're in Bermuda, check my webpage. All right, folks, have a great month. See you soon. Bye.